fuck even knows how this is going down. We have to take the UPS down from here, and doesn't look like it's going to be very much fun. I have it turned off. I'll unplug it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Only fought for an hour. Good. Take that down. Now the cord sort of wraps around it. Not terribly fond of that, and of course we're stuck here, so that's great too. Okay, we'll worry about that last. We're going to just unplug stuff, and I hope that everything is going to have sort of a memory of where it was. I don't know what the hell that was about. What that little squeaky beep was. That wasn't proper. Okay, got everything disconnected, and of course this now is going to want to take a walk. Plug that, just work it down. Okay, now I can remove it, and of course the wire is nicely tangled in everything. I got it. So I bought this at Tiny Middle, and I didn't know it was this old. Wow. So it was purchased August 18th, 2013. 2013! Man, I had no idea it was that old. Geez, that battery lasted a damn long time. I really gotta say, I'm very impressed by that. So it had a 3-year manufacturer's warranty. That's long gone. And the warranty expires in 2016. That's long gone. I might have possibly been talked into purchasing an extended warranty on this unit by the shop manager at the time. This was not my regular boss, Pat. This was a guy who filled in for a while. And I said, yeah, but, you know, what the hell? He's like, no, man, we'll swap it out. We'll swap it out. It's fine. I'll be here. I'll be here. He wasn't there. He wasn't there. So couldn't swap it out. Nor did I remember to think about swapping it out. So it doesn't matter anymore. It's dead. It needs a replacement battery. And I have a replacement battery. Here was the test data that came with it. Printed dot matrix die. I love that kind. So of course you can pause to read any of that if you'd like. And that's it. So let's go replace the battery now. Here I got a shitty old towel we'll put down. Thing's kind of heavy and bulky. So it shouldn't be too difficult. There's a hatch. Wow, that was so hard. Alright. Not like I haven't done this a few billion times before. Okay, sort of shove the battery out. And now we have to disconnect the wires. There's the negative. And now that the negative is out, they make it only that long. So you have to disconnect that first. And now you can get in here for the positive. There we are. So that was the original RBC, APC RBC battery. I forget where, if they even print the damn rating on it. I had to look that up once. It's like, it's not printed on the labels that I remember anywhere. They couldn't even put the label on straight, if you see right over here. Just not straight. So, but it lasted, so I can't really complain. We'll put this aside, and Mighty Max will save the day. I don't remember the rest of the theme song, so just throw it the fuck away. Found these on eBay. They're just generic replacements. Funny shaped thing. Has a little paper. It's a battery. And in fact, just to show you, we'll compare. There you go. Exact same size. Yeah, it looks a little different. Big deal. These are plastic protectors. I'll take those off. Put those with the zillion other plastic protectors. Different size terminals. That is wonderful. Okay, well, we're just going to have to see if it's going to fucking work, because I don't know. Should. So we'll kind of shove it over here. Got to hook the positive up first. I almost just had it. There we go. Yeah, that'll fit. That'll work enough. Sort of, whoopsie, pick it up a little. Park it there. Might spark, might beep. Big deal. Okay. Well, that was on, but maybe it's not the greatest of connections. I think it'll make enough connection. We'll go ahead and plug it in. Okay, plug, apply power, give it a second or two. I'll tip it upright so you can see a little better. And let's pray. On, wait for the self-test. Ah, a green light. It's fixed. Beautiful. I'm very happy about that. So that's it. It works. In fact, if I unplug it, it should go into battery backup. Yep, sure does. We'll give it one more beep cycle. I mean, it's on. There you go. I don't know when it beeps again, but it will eventually. So we're definitely running and inverting off of battery power. There he goes. Great. Unplug it one more time. Cycle that off of battery. We're good. Power down. Unplug. And reinstall. One Octember fail fixed. Now, in case nobody asks, because nobody did so far, it's 3:12 in the afternoon on the day I posted the mid-Octember fails. Nobody said, you know, Jay, you can just turn that beeping off. Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah. Oh. It did that before. You can shut the beeping off. And to do that, you need to connect the proprietary connection of an Ethernet STI port to a USB connection to your computer, install bloatware, and then you can program the fucking thing and turn the beeping off. As big as an annoyance as this was to have it beep constantly, I'm actually going to leave the beep on because that way it'll definitely let me know when there's a problem instead of there just being an outage and I won't know, and then I'll be like, is this dead? And then I have to knock over 74 bottles of detergent as I come down here in the dark to find out that the battery backup has failed. So let's go reinstall this. I'm just going to put it up there and I'll show you once it's done. Okay, everything's back as far as I can remember sort of how it went. It's not perfect, but that's a little better. And I think this went kind of through that and that kind of held it. It doesn't make a difference really. So we're going to go ahead and plug it back in. It chirped. Power. We have blinking lights. We're in self-test. Self-test passed. And it's just hard. I kind of hate this about the router I have. You can't see what the lights are doing. Okay, they just fucking went out and then they came back. I don't know if the camera's picking any of this up because there's just too much glare from the lights. But the cable modem is there was a term they used for that where it gets connected to the network again. Authenticating? Re-authenticating. So basically you have your power light, if you can see any of this. Then this light will flash for a while. And then I think it flashes fast. And then the next light is going to flash for a while. And then after that flashes, then the phone light and the other phone light come on for a moment and go out. And at that point, the upside down question mark on the router will go out, but or turn to green, but it's normally yellow and not even doing that now. So that's just absolutely peachy keen. It was yellow before, but now, no, just won't. I mean, I disconnected this 4 times over the last 3 days to make China videos and that. There's no reason why not. Lights are now, this one is flashing. I have a hard time seeing it in real life. Power to the wireless network is up, the power over Ethernet. And theoretically we're connected, and I thought the upside down question mark goes green, so I'll have to test and see if we actually do have connectivity. Well, I found out what the problem was after a reboot. That's supposed to be lit up in green, and it's not. That's supposed to stop the internet to the house, and yeah, it's doing its job. No power, no internet. The USB plug fell out. Now I gotta climb up there and reconnect. I think I plugged that in pointing down instead of up. And there was just enough to knock the cable out that goes to that USB connection there. And it's kind of a shitty fit, as much as I hate to admit it. But there we are. Now that we have the upside down question mark flashing green, so we are now connected once again. And a green light. I'm just curious on what the voltage is on the old battery. Should be able to just probe it here. 13.24. I'm not blocking it too much. 0.25. You heard a blang, so clearly the interwebs is working. I don't know. Keep it bumming around. The UPS wasn't happy with it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's automatically bad. You know, this is my old Harbor Freight meter I've had forever, that they don't give free anymore, that I've done all 3 repairs to. The wire fell out of the lead. I fixed that. The insulation on the connectors breaks, so you hot glue that. And inside the connection there, I have videos on all 3 of those fixes. Anyway, let's see if we can tackle the last fail, which is the bulb.